Hey, vinyl community, we're back. I know it's been a while. I think March was my last video, so bad on me, right? Like I should have did this earlier. I get it. But I'm here now. That's the important part. I'm here with you. And this is what we're going to talk about this go around. I'm going to talk about the top 15 Psych and Psych adjacent albums on the Capitol Rainbow label. So we're talking circa 1967 to, I'd say 70-ish, probably. It's a real short window. And it's a common theme that you see with a lot of these albums were that they were not popular. So a lot of them are going to be cutouts. They're going to be promos because they just didn't sell a whole lot. But I'm going to do my top 15. And without further ado, let's do it. So number 15 on the Capitol Rainbow label, I have Five-Man Electrical Band. Sign, Sign, Everywhere a Sign. This one actually doesn't have that song on it. This is their first album. It's from 1969, and this was a Canadian group. And here again, we've got you can see the free punch out, but just get a look at the back there. It's really cool. And this is, I would call this like pop psych. But a really, really great album, not talked about a whole lot, and it's number 15 for me. All right, rolling into number 14, we have another one of my favorite bands, and they didn't do a whole lot on Capitol, but you've got this one, The Golden Earring, Miracle Mirror. I'm getting a little bit of glare there, I'll take that guy off. This guy's in the shrink. I did have a copy of this before. That was the promo, but this one actually doesn't have any hole punches or anything like that. And this one was their third album. It's not as psychedelic as the cover suggests. I'd say the cover's slightly more. I'd say it's more in the pop vein, but a really great album of theirs and a really fun one on the Capitol Rainbow label. Number 13, we've got The Corporation. This is an awesome group. They had several albums. This is their first of 3. This one came out in 1969, and they're from the Midwest. They're from the Milwaukee area. And there you go. There's another punch out because they did not sell well. Okay, on to number 12. We've got Hard Water. This is another fantastic one. This is 1968. It was produced by David Axelrod, who we'll talk about a little bit later. But another great sought-after Capitol album on the Rainbow label. And again, here we go, another hole punch. Okay, number 11, we have Lothar and the Hand People. This is a really fun one, really out there. You've got theremin, you've got all kinds of good stuff. This was their first of 2 albums. This came out in 1968, and they were part of the New York underground scene. This is a really fun one, and again, there you've got the free. Like I said, it's going to be a common theme. These albums did not sell well at the time when they came out, but they've become much more popular. All right, number 10. This one, I just picked up the mono version of it. I had the stereo one before, but it's the Leaves' second album, All the Good That's Happening. This one came out in 1967, so kind of as they're phasing mono out. Like I said, this is their second album. This one's a little bit more psychedelic. Their first one is more in the garage vein. The first one has that Hey Joe cover that's really popular. I prefer this one. I like garage a lot, but I prefer this one a little bit. And I do like the mono mix here as opposed to the stereo mix is really excellent. And again, we got our free punch out in the shrink even, so. Okay, cruising along, folks. Number 9. We have one that is a little trickier to find. This one is The Tuneful Trolley. This one is really, really awesome. Pop Psych came out in 1968. These guys are from Long Island, New York, and real young lads here. And they've got songs like the Tuneful Trolley Theme, Hello Love, Sunny Days, Lady, Lovely Day. So this is, again, this is Pop Psych, but it's Pop Psych excellence. It's done extremely well. If you're not familiar, I would definitely check this one out. Okay, number 8. We have another one of my favorites, the Koala. In this one, we're getting a little heavier, a little deeper, harder Psych. 1969. This is another New York band. And this one has it looks very psychedelic, but it has a little bit more garage tinges to it. But another fantastic one on the Rainbow label. All right, now for number 7, we have one of my absolute favorites. And this one is a little bit more jazzy, has a little bit more, yeah, I'd say jazz elements to it, electronic, experimental, and it's David Axelrod's first album. It is Song of Innocence, came out in 1968, and David Axelrod was a renowned producer and a composer, and there is countless hip-hop albums from the 90s that sampled tracks from this and many other of his albums because they're that good. Like the beats that they pull are fantastic, and a lot of it comes from this and comes from his genius. So this one I wouldn't say is straight Psych. The cover looks that way, but like I said, it has jazz elements, electronic elements, and it's just it's unusual and it's fun. All right, now I made a last minute adjustment on this one. I had Quicksilver Messenger Service's first album in here, but I decided to opt out of that, and I went for the West Coast Workshop, The Wizard of Oz instead. This one came out in 1967, and this is a just straight oddity. Again, there we've got the free promo punches there. But we're Off to See the Wizard, Yellow Brick Trip, Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead, Max the Hobbit, Ode to Jackie, Dorothy, and Alice. And it's just, this is a lot of fun. It has, again, there's jazz elements here, but there's also Eastern influences as well. And you've got the whole cast of The Wizard of Oz is black, except for Dorothy there, which is also really fun. But this is a harder one to find, but if you do find it, check it out. It's a good time. Okay, number 5. I have another sought after one that's hard to find. It's Stained Glass Aurora, and we've got that whole punch there again. Didn't sell well. This is their second album. Their first one's really good too, but this one came out in 1969. They're from San Jose, California. They've got a fun cover of Jim Dandy, and their first album, Crazy Horse, is really good too, but this is my preference for the two that they have. All right, we're getting there. Number 4 is one of my absolute favorites. I've shown this before. It's a really hard one to find clean because of the dark cover. And we have Mad River's first album. We got our free promo there again. And this is acid rock at its finest. Like I said, this is their first of 2 albums. This one came out in 68 on the Capitol Rainbow label, which is what we're talking about. And they were from Yellow Springs, Ohio, and they relocated to Berkeley, California, to be in the psych scene, to run there quick for the summer of love with everybody else. But absolutely fantastic album. Okay. Number 3, we're getting there. Another one I've shown before that I like a lot. SRC. This is their self-titled first album. This group was from Birmingham, Michigan. And like I said, it's their first 3 albums. This is, and they all 3 were, the first 2 at least were on the Capital Rainbow label. First song is called Black Sheep. It's absolutely killer. But I think most of you know this album, and it is sought after, and it's got a great psychedelic cover, but it is hard, heavy hitting psych. It's great stuff. All right, number 2, we've got The Human Beings' second album, Evolutions, which is absolutely fantastic. This one came out in '68, and they're from Youngstown, Ohio. And their first album has the Nobody But Me on it, and is really good too. They have a few more covers on that one. I'd say this one is a little bit more trippy, a little bit more psyche. Harder to find too, but definitely worth it if you can find it. Highly recommend this one. All right, number 1, I'm guessing you guys have guessed it. I'm sure you know what it is. I know I've showed it before, but I like showing it, and it's a great one. And it is the Mysterious Gandalf with just the outstanding cover. And this is a really different kind of psych, right? This is like a Baroque pop psych. And there's so many songs on here that are cover songs. But this one's just so hard to find. It's so hard to find clean. And it's a grail psych through and through, and for good reason, because it's just such an outstanding album. I hope you guys liked me going through this label. I've got a couple other labels I'm going to go through. I think I'm going to do the ABC label. I'm also going to do a couple other things related to, if you like this album, you should try this album, right? So if we're getting tapped out on genres like Southern rock or like Latin rock or whatever it may be, if you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, I'm going to give you suggestions of artists you should try or avenues you should go down to continue to flourish in that genre. But I promise it won't be a couple of months again, and we'll see you next time. I hope you had fun in the video. Please like, subscribe, and please put a comment down. I love getting comments, love responding to them, and we'll see you next time.